Hi there. Welcome to the stream. Hi there. Let's make sure we don't get any kind of feedback on that. And that can go off. And here we go. So, it's continuing on from where we were yesterday. Yes, coming my beard again. With SOMA, which we were at a point. Oh, yes, I just got my ass kicked by the giant death monster. I have a horrible suspicion that my phone is going to go at some point during the stream, of which case I will be pausing to take a call, but that's life. So yes, we have to find our way out of Theta. We had discovered that the lift was out and we needed a kind of card, but it wasn't working for some reason. So I'd gotten the card, I might have to get it again. And then, like an idiot, I ran into a room that was a dead end while trying to evade the blind monster, not death monster, the blind monster. And there's the phone. Hello! Yeah, my phone just went literally 2 minutes into the stream, so nothing's actually happened yet. No No worries, Vicky. You go ahead and lurk. Thanks for coming along. Hi, GB. Nice to have you in the stream. The show is on the other foot now. But right, where was I at? That phone's probably going to go again in a minute, just so you know, because God hates me. Right. Yes, I had just been blootered by... Oh, okay. I'm still damaged. Oh, it's the noisy thing up there. Alright. Ah, good, I've got it. That's one thing. Give me back my shoe! Nah! This family place on my foot. Oh, come on! Let me guess, that means there's gonna be another one as well. Not that way. Of course. Oh no. Right. I'm gonna go this way because this area is a whole load of nope. So is this. I'm an idiot. How to make life more difficult for yourself. I wonder if that's opened up now. I wonder if I go back down there, there'll be one of those little pods. Looking at the skins on Raid of the Broken Planets, it has... Nice. But jiggle physics. Yeah, I had a very, very quick peek at you playing that, but to be honest, it's not really... Really? Okay. Actually, I think that door was shut the first time. Or was it? I'm really not sure now. Oh, weird. I thought my frame rate just picked up there. I hate that when things go into high frame rate suddenly. Right, that was a circle. So... He's sped up. Does he suddenly know where I am somehow? No. Yeah, he does. Should I take a runner? I reckon he can probably hear me moving. That's the problem. Because even when I try and walk quietly, I clomp because I'm a great hulking robot. Where am I going? I need to find some kind of machine. I don't remember. I don't remember. This is great. Oh, the sound design on this is spectacular. I hadn't realised. I thought this game was just one that when you died you went to. This one? This machine? This machine? Not that machine. This could be a long stream. I did not want to be there. I mean, clearly they're trying to make it scarier by having it actually chase you now, so that you can't just wander around aimlessly. But it would be helpful if there was even a vague indication of where we're supposed to go. Really is pick up the pace, isn't it? No, it's not like that. Okay. It's good to know. I'm just going in circles now. I know you can hear me, mate. Trouble is, I don't know if he's coming around that way or around the other way. It's a really cool game that made you rage hard. Yeah, but Wolfenstein did that as well, though, JB. Yeah, I don't know. I only saw a couple of seconds of it, and to be honest, it reminded me of a wee bit of Destiny. Well, that was a bit on the Mars level, where there's a big arena like that, or a big circular area with a couple of like a circular bit and a couple of levels above it. Just literally from the 2 seconds of it I saw you playing. Now I am actually concerned that I can actually potentially die permanently, which would suck. I mean, presumably the game is saved. There's no lives on this game, it's not going to do that. Right, we've been here, it's not that room. We've been here. It's not that room, because that's just got a... And it's not there because there's nothing there. Hell I'm doing. Come on. Yeah. As long as you're screaming, I know you're not. Done this bit. Music isn't helping. You're absolutely right. Well, this is SOMA, so it's literally it's from the makers of Amnesia, rather than Amnesia, Machine for Pigs. Machine for Pigs was the one done by, is it the Chinese Room? The guys who made Dear Esther. So, I mean, they're all kind of the same. I mean, it's the same basic concept. But this is, literally at this point, all I need is a monster that, that splashes about in water. No. You can't know I'm here. I'm probably about to die again. I do like the way he sounds kind of like the zombies from Half-Life. Sounds like he's coming in here. You know, it'd be great is if you could hear the microphone. No? He's walking around the outside. Yeah, Chinese Room have done some pretty good games. Did they do Everyone's Gone to the Rapture as well? I think. Egypt. It's gonna make a lot of noise. Sprint back to the main bit. This is when I bump into something stupid. Yeah, bucket will help me. I'm just gonna bang in this sauce. Looking back where I dropped that. Yeah, Chinese Room and SE. They like doing their little joint ventures. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the Chinese Room. I think they've done some pretty cool stuff, and I really liked what they did with Machine for Pigs. It's a solid game. It's just genuinely a solid game.
It's missing a chip or something.
What do you mean it's missing a chip or something? Pull these off. Bye-bye. Anywhere that's not here. The only thing, the only problem I'm having with this game, and it will be interesting because I'm definitely going to send a message or an email off to the Kane and Rinse thing because they're doing this like next week or the week after. But the problem with this game is everything in it's kind of like nothing in this game has surprised me yet. I mean, other than a couple of wee jump scares. It's fun. I mean, it's enjoyable, but basically it's more of the same stuff you've seen everywhere else. No, the other way. You. That's one way of getting downstairs fast. At the bottom of a ladder in a lift shaft. Possibly one of the most computer gamey places you can be, with the exception of a bloody underground car park. Oh, we're in another rail station. That's why it looks familiar. Reusing assets. Can't go through there. Presumably can't get in there. Nope. Until we go in here and activate it. Shut those. Hang on a sec. That's a wonderful way to break the tension. Oh. Why don't text me to tell me I've got a... Playing phone tag with people. Like, literally, the phone call I was on, it cut out halfway through. That was an earlier phone call. That was a call back from an earlier phone call which got dropped. Technology sucks. Right. So if I just... No. It's a funny blubbing noise. It's from my homebrew wine. I homebrew my own wine. It's very nice. Oh god! I'm guessing that was meant to happen? Is it going to be dragging me along by the foot or some nonsense? A la Half-Life?
Don't move. It's okay.
What?
It's over now. Relax.
Ashley? What are you doing here?
Hanging out, like couples do.
We're not...
You don't want me?
Yes, of course, but... What happened?
We fell in love.
Alright, I have no idea. Oh. It tried to implant me, or it's trying for me. Maybe that's what it's trying to do. And I'm better than all the other people who just got splatted into something. I am better. Something is on fire. I can no longer go through that doorway. You want me? You want me to which bit? I have no idea what that was in context with. Yep. I am better than you. But then again, that was clearly a person. And I am not a people. Anyway. That's... Oh, sorry, the flashback vision. That's the opening of the game. You start... in your house, and you basically wake up. There's an intro sequence where it becomes apparent that you may well have been involved in a car crash, and your girlfriend, I think, died in the car crash. It's not entirely apparent. And then you wake up and you phone, and it's very much like the beginning of Prey. You wake up in your house and you've got to do a bunch of stuff, and then you leave and you go to this other place, and then you sit down in a chair and you get your brain scanned. And that's the beginning of the game. And then as soon as you step out the scanning device, boom, you're in this underwater space station-y type place, facility, hundreds of years later. You should go back and watch the first streams. It'll all make sense. They're all on my YouTube. I think they're all on Twitch as well at the moment. What, again? I just got away from you 2 minutes ago. I went that way, honest. Maybe you can hear the doors open. I hope that was going to go further. Locked myself in a box. Oh, come on. Right. Why is everyone melting into a puddle of necrotic flesh? Have you ever seen the film Hybrid? This game is basically an amalgamation. It's kind of fitting terminology. An amalgamation of the stories of the movie Cargo. You have to be down there, that's where I go. Yeah, the movie Cargo and the movie Hybrid. Hybrid's the one where are off of True Lies. Jamie Lee Curtis. And a bunch of other people go to a ship, and basically there's like a sort of nanite kind of stuff that's kind of amalgamating bits of the ship and people together in a horrible sort of The Thing-esque kind of fashion. Which tragically is it's a film that is nowhere near as good as it sounds like it should be. I don't know if Alien and Cargo is the same film. Cargo is a sort of German film about a woman transporting a cargo ship that in a few... They're not bleeding anymore. There. Where a woman's on a cargo ship transporting people off to basically a sort of promised land that is like a... It's basically a promised land that's like a computer construct like the Matrix, and you get to go there if you're good, and if you're not good, you don't get to go there basically. And this woman wants to go there. I'm screwed as soon as I open my door. And this kind of takes the idea of that. Don't see me. And mixes it with kind of all these other sort of concepts. It's not very original. It's a lot of other ideas mashed together. In fact, the problem is the beginning of this game is literally exactly the same as another game called not Rampage, what's it called? Bedlam, which is based on a Christopher Brookmyre book about a guy who gets a brain scan and wakes up inside a first-person shooter. In fact, I think he literally wakes up in Quake, and then he has to progress through like Call of Duty, like the original Call of Duty, and then various other games to try and escape. And it's like a weird, it's kind of a weird universe. And the problem is having played that, I kind of guessed what the plot of this was almost straight off the bat because it's almost exactly the same. So, Other than, well, the sort of overarching plot rather than... Oh god! I did not expect to see him there. He's literally standing behind me, making a noise. Interesting. Or is that just in the ways he makes because he's close? Can't go anywhere, can't do anything. It's nice when games do this. Where am I? Alright, it's just woke me up in exactly the same place, with him 2 feet away. Bravo, game. Is it? I can't really tell, because I've got, tell you what. What I'll do is I'll pull the audio down just a little bit. I can't really tell, obviously. Well, not obviously. Let's try that. Is that better? I mean, I can crank it down a lot lower than that. It's games like this which are really dark, you suddenly realise, more than anything else, how desperately you need to clean your monitor. Terrible idea. Go have a look. Come on, go have a look. Come on, go have a look. To be honest, the pathfinding and things like that, the bad guy in this, are a bit shit compared to things like A Machine for Pigs. Because it does just tend to just appear. In fact, there was one bit where literally it followed me to the door of a bit, and then afterwards it was just still standing at that same door. The game has very little regard for whether or not what you're doing is fun. Which is a bit annoying. Yep, kill me. Yeah, kind of. It is a little bit no frillsy. But you know, I can't complain. It's a fun game. I'm having fun with it. No, it's not the same place I just came from. There have been a few sections like this where, to be honest, I've not been sure where I'm going. Like literally at the beginning of the game at one point, the bit you find out that you're actually underwater is when the bit you're in floods. And then I was like, oh, so this has all gone bio. Like, basically, has literally gone Bioshock 2. I don't. Starting to hear people's thoughts. Can we move on to a bit with thought? Frankly, I'm bored of wandering around these corners. Ha! That was a bloody long way for a short. What's this back? Sorry. Choose a direction, buddy. I think I have mountain blade. I've got a mountain blade game. I'm not sure how many mountain blade games there are. Definitely got one. I think it's Warband I've got. To be honest, it's quite entertaining. Suspected as much. Alright. Oh, I can see your face. There's that before. Come on. Wow, anytime I try and make noise, I don't. One time I try and not make noise, I do. I'd actually try to make noise and he isn't paying attention. Yeah. Not that way. Trouble is, I do feel like I'm just going in circles at this point. I know I'm not, but... I don't know why I did that. Should have told me the other doors. It was okay. I mean, I thought, you know, I thought Mountain Blade was okay. It entertained me. But, to be honest, I didn't really play it a lot. Am I supposed to do something else here? No. Not sure what that did. I like that it created enough background noise that he couldn't pay attention. It probably opened that red door. Of course, I only told my breath and rope. Oh, hello, Jellycakes1. How am I finding this game? It is entertaining, but as I was just saying to JB and the regular Johnny in the chat, it's a bit predictable, and to be honest, the AI is a bit chunky. Like, far too often in the game, it tends to kind of, it doesn't give you the kind of respite that you would think a stealth horror game would. So it just gets annoying and frustrating rather than actually being scary. Like, for example, that bit I just did where yeah, that bit I just did where I really wasn't entirely sure what I was supposed to be doing. Ow! And all I was doing was wandering through a corridor, and then it would just follow me. But it would follow me into dead ends, or it would start, the game would start me into areas that were essentially dead ends, and then the creature would stand outside the door. So I would just die. And that's not fun, it's just irritating. yeah. And like this bit, I've just walked into a room and I'm now climbing around and I have absolutely no idea why. I don't know where I'm going. I might be going backwards for a while. Yeah, that was fun. I climbed from a bit to a bit. Let's go back in the water. Jump back in the water. That was the same one I climbed up. There's a new ladder. Exactly, Jonathan. I'm struggling to remember if I know who Jelly Cakes 1 is. This is the problem. I don't remember already with these screen names and other screen names in other games. Oh wow, and my flashlight becomes completely ineffectual underwater because it's dirty water. Yeah, the story of this is really interesting. And it does feel like it does feel like this is my memory is forgiven. Fair enough. Thank you. It's like, I mean, this bit, I kind of despaired that first moment when I walked around the corner and saw this, because this looks like something at Half-Life. And it doesn't look like anything in the game up until this point. So I presume I have to raise the water level so that I can press that button or something, because that's how games work. Well, that was how I got up there. Mantle. One has been mantling games since Thief. Still the greatest game of all time. That and maybe System Shock 2. Probably, I'm going to be honest, both of them have probably aged quite badly at this point. I still would say I am enjoying this game overall. I'm enjoying it more than I'm not enjoying it. But I'm also feeling the story is just a little bit simplistic. So it does feel like an amalgamation of too many different things. Oh, okay. So I can just go from the outside of the head on the outside of things. Doesn't make a lot of sense otherwise. Yeah. Really, I need to get there. Yep. It's very Half-Life 2. Can I get back off this ladder? Didn't mean to do that. But at least I know I can do that. See, this does not feel like the kind of game where I can climb along that, for example. It's not got that kind of platforminess. Or at least it certainly hasn't up until this point. Which would suggest to me that it doesn't. So. That. Everything else in this game has been like a button press puzzle. Or like a pull lever. The game that I did ask you a minute ago, JB. Right, the game audio. That would be that. Right, I'm going to knock it down to about 2/3. Knock my voice down a little bit as well. Better? I do work on telly. I don't do sound. Sound is a strange and different part of my curious thing. We usually have glasses who sit with headphones on like these at the back of the truck somewhere going a bit of paper, doing weird and esoteric things I'll never understand. Bless them. God bless them. I've actually have done... Put me up now. Why put me up? Alright. That's me back up to what I was. Do you not want to hear the lovely sound? See, this is the problem, is fundamentally I don't really want to hear me, I just want to hear the sound. So I kind of presume everyone else wants the same. Right, we're back up here again. This could be slow. Nope, nope, nope. Take a look over there. I think I've been around this side yet. Hopefully there'll be a bit where it's like we walk out this bit. Leave the level through this door. Oh, that's it, yeah. Oh, health. I really do hope there's actually some kind of achievement for getting through the game, never actually having used one of these. Or whether or not that would actually just ruin the overall plot. Yes! Platform and perfection in a game like this. The game is so clearly not designed for it. I didn't think these bits had a slightly platformy bit. So actually you don't need to climb up there, you don't need to do any of that nonsense. At least not yet. Thank God for that. I'm back in the same kind of dull, silly looking. Well, that's probably exactly what would happen. Sounds better, okay. Well, if you have any further ideas, suggestions, don't keep quiet about them. Yeah, quiet. Ooh. Achievement unlocked. Killed the dream I dreamed.
What happened? What did she do? Come on, we gotta get her out of there.
Holy shit, Hart blew up the O2 surplus. She sealed the tunnel.
She really didn't want anchors following us to Omicron. Ah, shit, she's fucking hurt.
Her suit is leaking.
We have to get her to Omicron.
Shit, it's bad, real bad.
Oh, fuck, no!
Her suit is bad. It's bad. Yeah, she dead. She's got an arm off and everything. And that's the pipe I just came scooting out of. Back that way, have a look. So yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I can imagine actually muting. Well, I mean, to be honest, I don't mute myself in the first place. Because I don't actually turn the stream on until I'm literally ready to go. Another thing I've noticed, interesting one, JB, is that it's like, how do you time when it comes out? Because a lot of times I've sat there and I've said, right, bye everybody, waited a couple of seconds, then clicked stop streaming, and if I watch the stream, it turns around and I go, goodbye, like that. Like, you have to, like, give yourself, like, a full 10 seconds, because otherwise you just lose the entire end of the stream. Maybe that's an OBS problem.
Alright. Let's find Omicron.
Let's find Unicron! Ooh. Swimmy things. Right, I need to figure out. People have been pinging me about some email. And nothing all morning. And as soon as I sit down to actually do a stream, nobody leaves you in peace. Phone goes, texts go. Let me guess, they kept something really bad inside all these funny cages. Yeah, it's probably the best idea is just to leave it for a while. A while. So that's no Family Guy joke. Cool whip. Let's go to cool whip. Cool whip. Brian. That's my terrible impression of Stewie from Family Guy. Brian. I don't know, Brian. Well, that does cockle. Manuel, override. I override you, Manuel.
Whoa. Better be careful.
Before flushing, open valves and turn on the pump. How did I not even notice any of this stuff until 2 seconds ago? It's like... Yeah, an outro animation would be pretty cool. thing is, it's like all these things, you know. How far do you want to go? I mean, I'm just... That's not a good sound. Stay back! I have Link's body shave. No. A blouse or something. Shaving home! Oh. Change is possible, my son.
I'm not getting anything. I can't read him like the others.
It's probably because he's just dead.
Catherine?
What?
There you are.
Where are we?
We're right next to Omicron, a smaller building connected to the main site. Can't you tell?
No, my view is pretty limited. There's some heavy restrictions on my system access. Did you find a power suit?
Not yet. Trying to figure out how to get into Omicron, the big building.
Oh, okay. Keep up the good work.
That's it? You got nothing?
Good luck.
Thanks. Kath, how are you so okay with all this?
With what?
Being a talking box, for one thing. Not being human.
It's not so bad.
So, you're not bothered at all by not having a body?
I'm getting there. You're making me feel really self-conscious.
Come on, be serious.
I never felt that comfortable being human in the first place. This isn't much worse.
You're an idiot.
Not being able to move would freak me out. Glad you got the box and not me.
It would make it a little easier to help out if I had a body, but you're doing a good job.
Just figured being able to stretch a little would give you some ease.
My physical constraints don't translate to my experience very well. I feel about as human as before, but as if suspended in air. Which is kind of interesting now that I think about it.
Kath, why do you think I was made? Why would this AI, the WoW, bring me here?
I don't think we could ever know. I have my own beliefs, but nothing that can be verified.
Tell me, why do you think the WoW brought me
It's your
here?
mummy and
The
your
WoW had
daddy.
a range of assignments, but they all
Special
sprung
puzzle.
from one single idea. Preserve humanity. When the comet hit the Earth, killing everything, leaving a fraction of humanity left alive, the WoW started to compensate.
It's restoring humanity.
I think so, but I don't think we share its definition of human.
It's not restoring my
Or
humanity.
life, for that matter.
Catherine, are we alive?
Oh,
That's an impossible
okay.
question to answer. We lack meaningful definitions.
I just figured there must be a way to know. To know if this life is worth living.
You assume you've changed so much, but have you really?
I don't know. I don't feel so different. But the world sure does. I never realized how much the idea of myself depended on where I am.
How do you mean?
I miss Toronto. And not because my friends and family are there, but because I know where I fit in. In Toronto,
At least it's
know
not
who
San
I am.
Francisco.
That's an interesting observation.
No, I think affiliating is the best idea. You're doing good stuff, Jibbe. Keep at it. Hey!
Oh, the terminal just lit up.
River, do we have any painkillers left? This tinnitus is becoming crippling.
Sorry, we only have heavy stuff left. Morphine level drugs.
I'll take it. Feels like my head is about to explode.
Can do, that's stuff for emergencies. Besides, Cameron thinks the ringing will settle when JR reaches 100%.
Then tell him to hurry the fuck up.
Should be a matter of hours. Just hang in there.
Keep me posted.
Yeah, well, I have this thing I need to take care of, so I'll talk to you later, okay?
Sure thing, Herb.
It must have overloaded his black box.
Humans have black boxes?
Here we do. Company policy. It records your vitals to help medical personnel treat you in case of accidents.
That's how I can hear the dead.
Right. Yeah, you should be able to data mine black boxes, just like the intercom at Theta.
Data mine the dead. This is a terribly bad idea.
There has to be a way to cancel the lockdown. Have a look around the room.
Yeah, because it will be like written.
Are you hearing that glitched noise?
Yeah, what is that? Did you do that, Catherine?
What?
Never mind.
Okay, thanks for
I
that.
think I solved it.
Solved what?
Why do I get the feeling that we just got lowered into the back of a van?
What are you talking about?
Yeah. One thing about this is interesting is it feels like almost completely that this is one of these sort of games where you're playing, not that you're secretly working for the bad guy, it's just that you're clearly working for the bad guy because well, not the bad guy, but like the AI that's doing all this to everybody is basically the thing that recharges you. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much obvious. What horrible
Omicron
monsters.
retracted the quarantine shutters. Lockdown canceled.
Something wants us to come inside.
And we want to go inside. What's the problem? Come on, let's get going.
That's a terrible idea. The question is then, right, if WoW, W-A-U, wants us out of here, and that's all fine, so why are the other things attacking us? It made no sense. I presume it will make sense. Just over an hour. I think as soon as I'm into Omicron, I'm going to have to stop it there because I actually have to be somewhere around 5. So, I don't have all day, tragically. Cool. Now, does anybody remember where we parked?
Won't fucking open! And nobody's answering to anything! What kind of cold-hearted motherfuckers would just leave us out here to die?
Don't you get it? They're dead. They're all dead.
Yeah. You're right.
How can you be so calm about this shit? We are dying!
How much air have you guys got?
20 minutes. Tops.
Hey, I'm in red. Seconds away before the CO2 gets me.
Strasky.
Why wait, right? I'm the master of my own fate.
Wait, Strask, what are you doing?
Pretty sure that's not what it would sound like if you took your helmet off under the water. You wouldn't be going, oh, like that. You would just be like, oh. Mr. Piggy Face thing! Oh, I don't have the zapper anymore, can't zap me. And here's the weird thing, I don't remember seeing any of this earlier. Why am I going this way? I mean, it's clearly the path I have to. Well, that was a silly game. Cool, so that was me exploding in the depths of the sea, because I hadn't got my suit yet. You did! Try again. Yeah. Well, that was silly. That was my fault. For heading down one path and then deciding after about 2 minutes that I actually went with a different one. That was a bad idea. Come on. Open sesame. Don't want to go back up there. No. Ah, good. Open up. Right. Yes. Blah 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 blah.
I'm fucking open! And nobody's answering to anything! What kind of cold-hearted motherfuckers would just leave us out here to die?
Don't you get it? They're dead.
Yeah, we've heard that before. I'm guessing this door's locked. But I do have to give, you know.
Hey, come on! Open up! What is this shit? Armor for the apocalypse?
Omicron is in quarantine. This is why they didn't answer our call.
Hello!
Christ, Strasky, it's called a radio. They're not gonna hear you better if you scream.
Jonesy, are you okay? Look, I know you're the strongest.
Hey,
Did I
come
step too far away
on!
from him?
Open up! What is this shit? Armor for the apocalypse?
I do wish it would just keep playing it when you walked away, it'd be easier.
This is why they didn't answer our call.
Hello!
Christ, Strasky, it's called a radio. They're not gonna hear you better if you scream.
Jonesy, are you okay? Look, I know you're the strong silent type, but I need you to say something every now and then so I know you're all right. Jonesy? Jones,
Open up!
Fuck's sakes. Let's try the annex again. Maybe we can break in.
we're losing Jonesy. We need to get her inside.
Well, get in line!
Alvaro, there's nothing we can do for her right now. Hit the stasis switch and let's check the annex.
Well, the annex. So that's why it went. And of course there was one hole in this path, and I fell through it. To my death. Oh.
This had better be the right way.
Played Fear too many times. My favourite jump scares in Fear is when you move on those ladders, you turn around and there's a little girl just standing facing you like that. It's great. Fantastic game. And we're into Omicron. Yay! Stream 1 hour and 10 minutes exactly. Oh.
Let's find that suit and get out.
Why are we suddenly getting a bit of lag? Don't need to comb my hair, I don't have hair, I don't have a face, really. My face is confused. That didn't go well for you. Where are their heads? I wonder if the deaf guy is just all heads. Black boxes are gone. No, I can't take that suit. Oh. Is that steam hovering out of a dead body? That would suggest that these bodies haven't been here that long. I like the look of that one yet. Kind of a goblin rat kind of situation here. For those of you that don't know the tale of the goblin rat, basically the moral of it is avoid ostentatiousness and greed, and when in doubt, stay in a small room rather than a big open, wide open area. That's a robot repair bay in the dispatch containment in the drive room. Neither one of these is a good place to be going. Actually, no, I said once I was in here I was going to stop, didn't I? Right, well there's a door with a window in it. Let's look through the window. Doesn't look too bad. Save and exit. Are you sure you want to exit the menu? Well, I will hopefully manage a stream tomorrow. Sounds like Monday I'm going to be busy. All day. I'm usually busy Monday anyway. But it sounds like I'll be very busy on Monday. So I'll probably not manage a stream then. But I hopefully will manage a stream tomorrow. Yep, thanks for lurking there, Vicky. No problem at all. I hope you enjoyed my inane mutterings and occasional bouts of fright. But yeah, so hopefully, yeah, there will be another stream tomorrow. Let's get this game over and done with. Not because it's bad, just because I feel like I should have had it for a while. But yeah, so until the next time, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all soon. And I'm going to leave it for a few seconds because it cuts off the end of the stream otherwise.